What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like, subscribe as you tune in to check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to. I told you I was coming back today. I told you actually 6 o'clock, right? To do a. Wanted to do something different. I want to do a live sports trivia show, right? And so for anybody that wants to come on the show and test your sports knowledge, basketball, baseball, football, it could be any, either one of those sports that I got some trivia questions. And if you answer the questions right, you win cash. You could possibly win cash or win prizes. So I'm trying to get some people to come up probably around 6 o'clock, right? But right now, what I'm doing is just my soundtrack and just getting ready for the 6 o'clock show. Right? As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get me something to drink. Then I'm gonna come back and tell you more about my show idea. How you can win prizes. Let me show you some of the prizes. I got some t-shirts. Urban Platform t-shirts, that I'm gonna be giving out, and then these t-shirts come in I got book bags. Like these are, I guess you could call them book bags. So that's a black one. They come in black and they come in red. Let me see what the red one is, though. So these are this is what I'm giving away. Like if you answer these, goddamn, but if you answer the trivia questions right, and you could, like I said, you could win prizes or you could win cash. Now, what I want to do is I want to get 2 people playing to play against each other, right? Tic-tac-toe, and so the right answer gets the square. So if I ask you a trivia question and you get the right answer, then you get the square. Get 3 in a row, then you win the game, right? And so that's how it's going to work. And so give me a few minutes. I'm getting ready to go and get me something to drink, get me some water, and I'll be right back. All right. So look, I'm back, right? So like I was saying before I stepped away to go get me something to drink, I want to get 2 people on to test your sports trivia knowledge. Like you can win cash or prizes. Get tic-tac-toe. If you see this tic-tac-toe board behind me, you get 3 in a row. Correct answer wins the block, right? So if I ask you a trivia question and you get the trivia question correct, then you'll win that block. So this link right here that you see on the screen, that's the link that you gotta you gotta put this link in so you can come and get on the show. So yeah, I'm gonna sit around and just wait, see if I get two people that want to compete against each other, test their sports knowledge, and then we can get this thing going. What time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. I said I was gonna start at 6. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit early. So look, now if you're a person that watch sports, you've been watching sports for years, basketball, baseball, football, any sport, and you think that you know as much about sports as like anybody on ESPN or Fox that you watch, I think sports trivia, is a really good way for you to test your sports knowledge, right? And then at the same time, while you testing your sports knowledge, you winning cash and you winning prizes. So yeah, man, don't be afraid to hit this link up, come on the show, and show us what you know. I'm ready to do a test, sound check. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Oh, okay, there it is. So yeah, my sound is pretty good. Yeah, man, I think this will be a fun idea. Once this catch on and people get they get the nerve up to come on the show, test their sports knowledge, and like I said, win some prizes. And so while I'm waiting for the first brave person or the first 2 brave people to come on, something else I wanted to talk about, because like I said, this is about sports trivia, right? Sports history, the past, and just like testing your knowledge, right? And so what I was thinking about is this guy Elgin Baylor, right? Let me see, do I have Elgin Baylor? Elgin Baylor. My question is, how good was Elgin Baylor, right? Elgin Baylor was a guy who played for the Lakers. I don't know how many years Elgin Baylor played for the Lakers, but I know that they say Elgin Baylor went to like 8 championships and lost all 8 of them. But Elgin Baylor is a basketball player who had a lot of respect around the league. All the greats respect him, from Wilt Chamberlain to Oscar Robertson to Jerry West. Like all those guys who played with him back in the day respect him, right? Even Kobe. Kobe was curious about Elgin Baylor. He studied Elgin Baylor and some of his moves, right? So once I heard that that Kobe studied Elgin Baylor, I was like, man, that's pretty cool that Kobe studied him. Let me see if I can pull up some information about Elgin Baylor. It's crazy. All right. All right. Here we go. I can't really see this. Let me pull this up. All right. How great? It's supposed to be how great was Elgin Baylor, right? And it said, all right. So Elgin Baylor was a 11-time NBA All-Star. Let me see. 1959 Rookie of the Year and All-Star Game MVP. Let me see. NBA 75th anniversary, top 50 greatest players ever. Most career rebounds in Laker history. So with 11,463 rebounds, right? What else it says? Led the league in scoring 3 times, averaging 34 points per game. 1960-61 season, 61-62 season, and 62-63 season. Let me see. What was his prime performance? All right, prime performance in 1962. Despite playing only 48 games due to military service, Baylor averaged 38.3 points a game, 18 rebounds, 4 assists. This was an extraordinary feat, especially given the league's pace and that season, and it cemented his reputation as a dominant scorer. So Elgin Baylor was that dude. He wasn't no joke. All right, so let me see if I can get some video on Elgin Baylor. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I hope that this stuff don't get flagged. We'll just play a little bit of the video. But with sports trivia, man, I just think that sports trivia can be. I think it'll be a great way to a great way to test your knowledge, right, of the game. All right, so this is Elgin Baylor right here. Elgin Baylor was 6'5". They say he was 6'5" and like 220 pounds, something like that. And he was a pretty, the big dude. Like I said, he had the respect of everybody, all his peers back in the day. I don't really want to play too much of this video, but yeah, you get a good look at Elgin Baylor and how his footwork, right? And because Kobe was interested in, the way Elgin Baylor, his footwork and stuff like that. So I think Elgin Baylor was somebody who was good to study. I'm hoping that I don't get flagged for playing that. That's why I don't like playing videos, man. But yeah, I think that if I can't get nobody to come on today, just know that that I'm gonna do this every day, right? 6 p.m. every day. I'm coming on to give people the opportunity to test their sports. If you've been watching sports for years and you've been listening to ESPN and you've been listening to Fox and watching all of these different podcasts and everything, then you know just as about sports some of the people that you tune in to watch, right? And so why not test your knowledge, and come on the show, possibly win some win some prizes and have a little fun. Right? So that's what this show is going to look like. Just to do some sports trivia. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this episode here. I'm gonna break this up and probably like use it in like for promotional purposes. Get people more. So we got the link. We got the link on here. All right, so don't forget, tune in every day, 6 p.m., around 6 p.m. Win cash, win prizes, test your sports knowledge, and also, we're gonna have some fun right here for the day. I realized that people not aware of this, but once it catch on, man, once this catch on, we'll be good. So tune in tomorrow, and what I'm gonna do tomorrow before I even go live, I'm probably gonna post and put up some shorts just to let everybody know I'm going live. So I'll check you all out tomorrow. Remember, 6 p.m.